Yo, welcome to another Twin Flame Success Stories, where I show you real life examples of people who ended the running and chasing with their twin flame. They are not struggling. No more sleepless nights. No more desperately searching for answers. And before I show you the new people today, I just want to remind you, as always, why am I doing these videos? Is it to brag? Is that why I'm doing it? No. I was in your shoes once. Yeah. Yeah. The desperate nights, this deep, piercing sense of meaninglessness, bawling and crying myself to sleep every night, desperately searching for answers, chasing her like a son of a gun, only to have her reject me again and again and again. Yeah, I was in your shoes, guys. It's not fun. And I want to help you. I want to show you somebody figured it out. You're looking around on the internet, there's a bunch of different people telling you to do a whole bunch of stuff about your twin flame. And you don't know who to listen to. You don't know if any of this stuff is going to work, you know? And I'm just another guy on the internet, huh? Well, I got some news for you. You're looking at the world's #1 twin flame coach. Now, how did that happen? How did that happen? Am I just trying to give myself accolades? No. How did that happen? Maybe it's because I cracked the code, guys. Your twin flame is your soul. Everybody says it. Everybody says two things about twin flames. Doesn't matter who you ask on the internet. Everybody agrees on two things when it comes to twin flames. Number one, twin flames are one soul in two bodies, right? You're the same soul. Okay. Also, you have to detach. Okay. Well, if we all agree that a twin flame is your soul, if we're all in agreement about that, what's the problem? Like, think about it. Like, why is there all this different advice people give you? Everybody's got the same description of twin flames, but then they're all going to give you a different prescription about twin flames. Same description, twin flames are the same soul, different prescription, different advice. How can this be? If we all agree what a twin flame is, what's the problem? I mean, shouldn't we just learn about what the soul is? And here's another thing really important. What I tell you about the soul, where did I learn that from? I learned it from the enlightened spiritual masters, the recognized enlightened spiritual masters, Buddha, Jesus, Hare Krishna, right? Yogananda, Ram Dass, Alan Watts, Eckhart Tolle, Adashanti, the big names. Everybody recognizes these are the enlightened ones, right? What are they going to tell you about the soul? It's consciousness. And you can't think your way there. You don't figure it out, right? It's deeper than thought. It's beyond mind. And I teach that to my twin flame coaching students, and it works. I've coached over 7,000 people, you guys. So here's another one. This is actually a screenshot that I took with my phone. I'm going to give you some free resources today, too, by the way. Free resources. I'll show you my paid resources and some other testimonials that you can go check out. I want to show you the mountains of evidence that what I'm doing is working, right? Again, not to brag. I want to show you that you can end your suffering. So this person here, we were just kind of chit-chatting in the comments about some of the, confused people. There's confused people. Maybe they think they met their twin flame and maybe they didn't actually meet their twin flame. That happens, right? So we're kind of talking about that. And they're saying here, yeah, I'm with my twin. We're good now. You're the only teacher that make me and my other self now together. So I'm guessing English, not their first language. But obviously, what they're saying is, yeah, you taught me how to get my twin flame to stop running. So OS is other self. That's what I have my coaching students call twin flame. It's other self because you guys are the same soul. The soul is the true self. So your twin flame is your other self, right? And I said, yes, Kurt, thanks again. Yep, we've been together for almost 2 years now. But before that, I was in hell for a year because at that time I hadn't found your YouTube channel yet. And the New Age spiritual teachers made my twin flame run away even harder. So, guys, I don't get up here and do the things that I do to be mean. That's not it, guys. There is a way that twin flames works. It's not, well, you just got to find your truth. You got to have to figure out your truth and my truth, and it's all subjective, and we can all just live in a fantasy land where it's just whatever you want it to be. No, there is a truth, guys. There is the truth about your soul. There is the truth about your soul. Look no further than Eckhart Tolle or Paramahansa Yogananda or Buddha. Look no further. There is the truth about this. Your twin flame is your soul. Maybe we should see what those guys have to say about it and stop making stuff up, right? So that's what this person is talking about. They're talking about, yeah, some other new age spiritual teacher, I took their advice. It made my twin flame run harder. So I'm not here to attack anybody, guys. Most of the people that are giving you incorrect information about twin flames on the internet are actually very nice people, and they sincerely want to help you, but they're just confused, guys. I call them the helpful handymen, right? So one time I hired a handyman, really great guy, super nice, clean cut, seemed like a really responsible person. He gets down to work on my projects, and he actually seemed like he really cared about doing a good job. But after a couple of hours, I was like, oh shit, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. He like put the towel bar on all crooked, and he like broke something. And I was like, all right. It's just kind of one of those kind of situations where you're like, oh God, like I kind of felt bad for the guy, right? Because he really wanted to do a good job, but he was not. So I had to send him away. I paid him for his time and I said thank you, and he left. That's what you're going to get from the internet, guys. That's what this person is talking about. The new agers, right? They're going to tell you to do a bunch of healing and clearing your karma and clearing your chakras and doing the mirror exercise and balancing your inner feminine and masculine and on, all this stuff, which is all metaphysics and quack psychology. They're going to tell you to do stuff that a real psychologist would never tell you to do. And by the way, that's not spiritual. That's psychology. Healing. If you want to do that, fine, but go talk to a real psychologist, guys, not the helpful handyman on YouTube, the dime a dozen spiritual gurus, some 22-year-old person. And it's okay. It's okay. They just want to help, but they're not. They're not. This is why you guys are struggling out there. You're getting the wrong information. You're going through the same cycles of suffering with this. Guys, the soul is not emotions or thoughts. You don't need to heal anything. You are not broken. You can do healing as a side project. That's fine. And I actually, for my law of attraction students, we do that. We do talk about the contents of your mind. We do that. But you ask any of the great spiritual masters, no amount of healing is going to help you to transcend the mind. The mind maybe needs healing, but that's not going to get you out of the mind and transcendence into the soul, which you're not really going into it. You just already are that. So even saying transcending the mind and going into the soul is just a figure of speech, you guys. And this is not debated by the great spiritual masters. You guys, I can already hear some keyboard warrior in the comments going, well, Kurt, here's the thing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Go tell that to Eckhart Tolle. Go tell that to Yogananda. They're going to say, you don't need to do that stuff. You are not the mind. You are not these thought and emotional patterns. If you want to do that stuff with your mind, healing, go ahead. But if you're doing it to get your twin flame back, they're going to run harder, guys. If that's why you're doing that. And you don't need to do that stuff. You're not broken. There's actually nothing wrong with you. The question is, who is you? What is that? You're not broken. You just have a case of mistaken identity. You are this deeper being, which is beyond the broken and tattered emotional system, the personality. That personality is not you. It's a mask that we, as humans, we wear that. But it's an illusion. The true self is this deeper awareness, and it's silent. In the ancient Zen traditions, they often refer to it as the witness. It doesn't say or feel anything. It just witnesses that which says and feels things. Do you get that? It's the witness of that which says, thinks, and feels things. The soul is beyond concept, guys. And it's who you really are. And that's your twin flame. So here's a few more. Well, here's a bunch more, actually. I'm trying to make not a super long video like I usually do today. So I'm just going to kind of show you some other testimonials that we've gone over before, but here they are. There's a bunch of them. And then I'm going to show you some free resources on this YouTube channel. In case you did not know that they are there, please use them. They're all over the place. And yeah, get started, guys. Okay, so here's this playlist. You're watching video number 71. I do reuse some of the thumbnail pictures here, you might notice, but these are all unique videos with unique testimonials all over my YouTube channel, all over my Facebook communities. I've personally coached over 7,000 paying coaching students. I've got students that are married to their twin flame showing up on my YouTube channel. That's really hard to do, by the way, to get someone to agree to compromise their privacy and make a public appearance on a YouTube channel. I get a lot more no's than I get yeses. So if I got 4 people here doing this, and there's actually another person, SJ, but so that's 5. I got 5 people. If I got, but 4 of them, or three of these 4, they're married to their twin flame. If I got 4, how many people do you think there are? Because for every one of these people that shows up on my YouTube channel, there's like 50. There's 100. I mean, for God's sake, I've personally coached over 7,000 students. So you can come binge watch these if you want. All it is me showcasing people who leave. They'll like leave a little comment on my YouTube channel going, Kurt, oh my God, it worked. Like here's one that I did, last week or a couple of weeks ago, where this person is talking about, I'm in a committed romantic relationship with my other self, twin flame. It wouldn't have happened without his program. Thank you, right? So just all day long, stuff like that. People who are leaving their lovely success stories all over my YouTube channel. We do pin those comments to the top of the videos. And, that's better than making a live appearance like these lovely ladies. I guess they're more comfortable with that. So there's those guys. Again, why am I doing this? Because I want to show you that somebody figured it out. Somebody cracked the code. Stop listening to people tell you what they think to do about your twin flame or what they feel is true. Why don't you look to see where the results are? 7,000 students. I cracked the code, guys. I'm with my twin. That's the way it is. Okay, well, I guess the person who gets the results here, maybe they know what they're doing. And again, I'm not saying this to brag. I'm not being big-headed. I want your suffering to end, guys. It's simple logic. You're going to get a bunch of people on the internet telling you to do all this weird stuff that doesn't work. It doesn't work because they're kind of just making it up as they're going along, and they're repeating the same information that everybody else is saying, right? It's the internet. That's the internet for you, man. It doesn't matter. It could be anything. You could be looking up how to fix your car, and you're going to get a bunch of videos that are wrong. That's just the way it is, man. It's just the way it is. Here's my website, newworldallstar.com. You can also scroll down here. And of course, I have showcased these wonderful people again. But also, here are some other people. There's SJ. Hannah, Claire, all of them got their twin flame to stop rejecting them. All of them. 1 year after booking the introduction to the journey, my twin flame unblocked me on social media. Right. So she doesn't even have a way to get a hold of her twin flame. He's got her blocked. There's no way, because you might be thinking, if I could sit down and have a conversation with my twin flame, we can work this out, which that doesn't work. But you can't even do that, right? This person, twin flame hasn't blocked. You can't even do that. So what did she do? Guys, you are your twin flame. It's in here, guys. You are this divine essence, this stillness. It's not thinking and emotion, but it's who you are beyond the thinking and emotion. You believe that you are trying to understand me here. Kurt, I don't understand, right? You're asking questions. That's not you, actually. That's the ego mind. They call it the separate self in the Zen teachings. That's what the word separation really means in the spiritual sense. It's not a relationship status with your twin flame, guys. My twin flame came back. Just, I don't know. It just keeps going, guys. It's just on and on and on. Here's another thing you could do. You could click this button, see more testimonials, right? You click this button, and some of the same people are in here, but there's also people who they weren't comfortable putting a picture like Krista. So this is just text, right? But same thing. Thanks to New World All-Star, I'm in a solid relationship with my twin flame. Okay, that's Claire again. Okay, Carissa. Here's Carissa. Same thing. It's been 5 months now. I feel great, and my twin flame has unblocked me and wants to talk. Again, twin flame has her blocked. How are you going to talk to your twin? How are you going to work it out? You're not. Oh, wait a minute. If I am my twin flame, maybe there's something else I can do. Yeah, there is. And then they unblock you and they start talking and they want to go to bed with you. Okay, guys, let's do the free resources. There's actually three playlists I want to share with you here. I strongly recommend starting with this playlist, Twin Flame Science. Yes, your twin flame is your past life. You heard me right. And the reason your twin flame runs is the reason, or it can be explained by the fact that your twin flame is your past life. Why your twin flame runs has to do with the fact that they are actually one of your past lives. You know, like reincarnation. And I'm not talking meaning. I'm not talking the contents of your mind. Again, with the whole, like, I'm broken and I need healing, and I got to figure out all these reasons and all this meaning and what does it mean, and analyze everything and break it all down. Not that. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is function, everybody. Gears turning, right? Meaning is like the color of the car or the make and model of the car. It's a Toyota, it's a Nissan, it's a Chevy, right? And it's blue. Or the engine doesn't work right. I don't know. It's burning oil. It spews black smoke, right? That's all meaning, all right? That's all subjective. That's not what I'm talking about. The reason your twin flame runs is how the engine works. how it functions. Okay. That's why it's twin flame science. Look at the function, not the meaning. It's energy. It's the second law of thermodynamics, actually. I'm dead serious. That's why your twin flame is running. It's not some psychological meaning. It's function, you guys. It's science. It's like mechanism. There's a mechanism. It's not some subjective story about, well, they're broken and they have commitment issues and that's why they're running. No, that's not it, guys. And a lot of the time, most of the time, people tell me their twin flame didn't have a reason. They just ran away. So, what is the consistent answer that explains why they're running? Because maybe some of you watching, you think there's a reason they ran, a meaning, like they have commitment issues or whatever. But other people, they don't have that. Their twin flame didn't give them an answer. They just ran. So, what is the consistent explanation that explains why everybody's twin flame runs away? It's function, guys. It's energy. It's energetic. So, learn this stuff, guys. How are you going to get your twin flame to stop running if you don't learn what twin flames are first? And here's another thing, this twin flames myths video, this is really big, you guys. Why are there only 8.8 thousand views on this video? That's sad. Because if you don't unlearn all the stuff that the helpful handymen are telling you, you're going to keep repeating the same cycles over and over and over again. So watch all of the videos in this playlist. All of the videos. I don't care if they're long, 2 hours, 1 hour. Guys, get started. You're not going to learn this in 5 minutes. Twin Flames is not a bumper sticker. You're not going to figure this out in 10 minutes, guys. You're not going to watch one quick video and go, I get it. That's not going to happen. You need to slow down, sit down, and learn about this stuff. Or sign up for my paid coaching. We'll talk about that in a second. If you want the shortcut, that's the shortcut. Okay. I make it all really focused. I give you action steps you can start taking, and you can start for $69. It's 6 payments. That's it. No more. I'm not going to keep milking you for your money, and I'm not going to breadcrumb the information. I'm going to give you everything. You pay me one time, and I give you everything. And then I keep working for you too. There's the coaching groups. That's the way I roll, guys. Here's the other playlist. It's called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Kurt, what gives you the nerve to claim that you have the true twin flame teachings? What about this other person over here who said, this is my truth? There's no my truth, guys. Again, this isn't subjective. 2 + 2 = 4 is not my truth. It's the truth, guys. There is a way that this works. That's why I've successfully coached 7,000 twin flames. So I'm going to show you how you can tell that these are the true twin flame teachings. I'm not just going to say these are the true twin flame teachings. It's this video right here. The ultimate truth. Twin flames, separation consciousness, unity consciousness, and detaching. I'm going to tell you why people in the so-called twin flame community are using those words. Separation, union, and detaching. Those are not relationship statuses, guys. Those are states of consciousness, and they come from the Zen teachings, which are thousands of years old. Somebody, probably, I would say mid-20th century, figured out twin flames. They said, oh, I get it. It's transcendentalism. That's all it is. Cool. So they started teaching it to people using the terminology of the Zen traditions, separation, which has to do with the ego mind, its duality, it perceives separateness, and unity, which is where the word union comes from, which is the one, right? The soul, where there is one. There's not a we. There's not me and my twin flame. There's just me. Your twin flame is you. There's not us. There's not me and other me either. That's not really how it works. When we talk about twin flames, just to get the conversation going, we do explain it that way sometimes at the start. But the ultimate truth is there's not them. There's not we. There's not me and my others me. That's not a thing. Okay. You go beyond the mind, which is form and separation, and you experience that you are you. They are that, which means that there's no they. There's just me. Right? Your twin flame is your soul, guys. You got to go there. You got to go beyond the conceptual and emotional mind. Okay. Also, I don't really showcase this playlist a lot. I should, because if you really want to get your twin flame back, you got to be doing this stuff, guys. You got to be doing this stuff. Your twin flame is your soul. Your soul is not going to be focused outwardly on some outcome or result. That's the trick here. You're trying to get into union with your twin flame. That's not even what that word means. And you're focusing on an outcome, which is separation. It's the mind. So I would recommend watching these videos too. For sure. Another thing, you can sign up for my paid coaching. Again, it's not expensive. I've even got payment plans. And if you pay in full, you do get $50 off. It's this one here, the Introduction to the Journey for Twin Flames. So if you pay in full, you do get $50 off. But if you need the payment plan, it's there for you. It's 6 payments. You get instant access to the videos, even with the payment plan. You make your first payment, you get instant access to the videos. And it's not thousands, guys. The average twin flame coach is going to be charging minimum $1,200 to start. Minimum. And then they nickel and dime you later to like keep you in their coaching system so that you keep giving them money. I do not do that. My video program is 44 hours long. 44 hours. Just the video program. And then you get on the coaching calls, right? And even if you want to stay on the group coaching calls, it's still only 44 bucks a month. So the video program, everything is in there. And I just completely redid it about a year ago, guys. It is extremely comprehensive. The coaching calls are amazing. There's 5 a week. They are recorded. So the call time, so you can go back and listen to the recordings. Also, the call times are staggered. So no matter where in the world you are, there's going to be a call time during waking hours where you can talk to us, including Australia, Asia, Europe, anywhere in the world, guys. There's a call during waking hours. You can talk directly to me. And last but not least, there's also the private, closed, secret Facebook community for paying students. And not my public New World All-Star Facebook group, not that one, but the private group. Nobody can see who's in there. Nobody can see what we're doing in there. You can even use an alias. I don't care. You can use a fake Facebook profile. We don't care. As long as we know who you are, we're not going to tell anybody. All I need is your email address, and we're going to let you in. And you can get in there, tag us any time of the day, anywhere in the world, tag us, ask us your questions, and we comb through there and touch every single Facebook post every day. Every day. It's not just a bonus extra thing we're doing. Okay, it's a platform to provide you with a service that you are paying me for. Okay, that's the way this works. You give me some money, I give you service. I don't just take your money and disappear. And it's not expensive, guys. It's not expensive. Get started today, guys. Please do something. about your situation. Please don't just sit there endlessly watching random YouTube videos that tell you what you want to hear. Find out the truth about this. Okay. What you want to hear is not going to help you. Hope is not going to help you. Inaction is not going to help you. Learn about this, guys. I've got so many free resources. I've got so many paid resources. I've got a proven track record, and I am absolutely passionate about this, and I'm never going to back down. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you for watching.